Welcome. Edmodo is a private, safe social network designed specifically for schools. It let teachers and students interact with each other in an environment that is private and closed off from the general public. All you need to sign up is an email address as a teacher or a student. Go ahead and log in. Now, only teachers can create classes. And see over here on the left where it says groups, these are how we want to organize our students. So if I wanted to set up all of my 9th grade language arts class, I could put them in one class by hitting create and typing in 9th grade language arts. Or I could use it for a club, say a library book club. So I'm going to hit create, and one of the classes I'm preparing for teaching at the moment is a programming elective. I'm going to set it up for 6th to 8th grade. I'm going to hit computer technology as the subject area and hit create. Now when students log in, they'll need this code to join our group. When a student creates an account, it's not automatically part of any classes. Any classes or clubs that teachers create are given a group number, and they need that number to sign in. Whenever a student does sign in with that number, it generates a parent code as well, so parents can see just what their students are doing in the gradebook. I'm going to hit close. Now you look at this, it's fairly reminiscent of Facebook in terms of the layout, the color scheme. Makes students feel comfortable, makes them realize this is a place to connect, and they just need to do that in a school-specific context. Now, up here at the top is the easiest way to get started in terms of having conversations or posting material for students. When you post a note, it comes up in real time. So I'm just going to type test, for example, and you're going to type the group, so programming. You can send it to all my kids. You could type in the name of one specific student to send just that student a message. I'm going to hit send. Now with a note like that, it'll show up for everyone because I sent it to the whole class. I could attach a file to it, I could attach a link to it, so I can give them resources, whether it's a PowerPoint or class notes or study materials. I can tag it so that it's easy to track what it's about. You can share it with other people, and students can reply to it. So if they have a question, they can ask you. Now students can type in here as well, so students can have conversations with each other. They can ask you a direct question, so it goes both ways. You have ultimate control. You can delete anything a student writes if something happens to be inappropriate. But again, that comes with training the students to develop good habits. Now, if I wanted to write an alert, for example, remember to study for your test on Monday. I'm going to send that to the whole class. And notice up here in my notifications box, all my kids would then see one new alert. So that way it would be another way to let them know that there's something important going on. Other things that you can do as a teacher, you can create an assignment so that when you give the assignment, students actually turn it in online. Then it'll go to the grade book and you can actually give the students grades online as well. Keeps everything open, keeps everything transparent. That way there's no way to lose the paper. You don't have to worry about giving the paper back. You can automatically upload it with feedback. The students can instantly see the grade as soon as you've given it. So it makes it very easy to facilitate the communication. Same thing with quizzes and polls. The feedback is instantaneous. If you create a quiz, it's very simple. You can have several types of questions, multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank, short answer. It'll actually grade it for you. Kids will get the instant feedback. One of the things I like about the poll is that you can ask questions of the class, and you'll get an instant idea of what everyone is thinking. I've used this with Edmodo and student response systems in the past, where you ask a question, you immediately see that everyone understands it, or most of the class does not understand it. That way you can tailor your instruction to the student's understanding. So there are a lot of ways that you can use Edmodo. It's just limited by what you can think of with your students. And the Edmodo blog is always a great place to look. But there are so many ways that real-time communication can be invaluable and extremely powerful for the students. They can ask questions at any time. They can learn from each other. It is one of the best free tools that you can use to empower your students.